The conduct of omnibus operators has come under public scrutiny. Disputes between drivers and other times between drivers and commuters have been circulated on social media. Some of the more serious incidents have resulted in deaths. These incidents have led to the call for a disciplinary committee to hold drivers accountable and protect them as well from aggressive commuters. Looks like the call for the establishment of a disciplinary committee may be answered by September 2024. This was one of the topics on the agenda at a recent meeting with Transport Minister Stevenson King, ministry officials, and the National Council on Public Transportation (NCOPT).
At this time, I am not privy to give out information because remember we're representing the bus drivers, and then it would be unfair to have put anything in the public domain even before they themselves could be called to a meeting and know what's happening. But I can tell you the disciplinary committee is one which is a burning issue for some years now, and we will agree. The minister agreed in principle that hopefully by the next 2 months, month and a half, we should have a disciplinary committee in place.
Public Relations Officer of the NCOPT, Phee, says the committee will also deal with route permits issues.
Everybody knows there are issues with bus drivers and all operators, the attitude among other things, and there are certain issues that is beyond the association, the route association, and beyond council. So if it reaches a point where it's not a deadlock, but there are issues like with respect to the route permit and maybe the driver's endorsement, is the ministry alone that can handle that, so we're referring to the ministry in the event that need arises. That's not the only use of the disciplinary committee, but this is some of the issues that might come up.
Phee says the disciplinary board will aid in minimizing unpleasant situations involving omnibus operators.
I think with a committee to account, where drivers have to account for if they do any wrongdoing, it will help curb some of the issues we have been faced with right now.
NCOPT officials, the Transport Minister and the stakeholders also discussed the possible renewal of an agreement between the government and council, which expired in June 2024. Gina Filippi, HDS News Force.